Hello everyone, my name's Caden. Welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Last time we did some free day activities and yeah, we just did stuff. Alright, you're probably wondering why I'm being vague. So, I should probably go ahead and clarify something. It's actually been a bit of a while since I've actually last played this game. As of recording this, I haven't touched this game since Mario & Luigi Brothership came out. Let's just say that. And it is currently November 14th. So, I think the game came... So, it's been like a full week since I've actually last played. But, don't worry, I still remember story and all that. I just can't remember the most immediate events. But I know we had free time and that we were doing a bunch of swimming activities for some reason. But this time, well, we gotta fight the monster. I do remember I did some farming last time. Some of these people are lower level than others, but yeah, I think we should be okay to just go ahead and just jump straight into it. If I end up not doing very well, then oh well. I guess one other thing I should check is, I think there were a couple moves that I unlocked. I think I unlocked Gale. Large area with seal 50% chance, slices up enemies at high speed with an unbalanced additional unbalanced chance of 20%. Nothing there. Petrification shell for Machias. Attack area large with a 50% chance to petrify. Fires a bullet that can petrify and can unbalance. Wild Rage. Support self. Removes 30% HP but gives 50 CP in return. Cries out with wild anger, trading HP for CP. Holy Song for Elliot. Recovery area large over self. A medium HP heal and cures all bar KO. Oh. Purifies allies with a Holy Song. And then that should be it. Yep, that's all the new moves. The only thing is that Emma, Eustace, and Fee are going to be all lower level. I was going to try and have Fee leveled up at the very least, but I also couldn't really do that easily with the fact that you can't have Fee and Laura in the same in the party at the same time right now. So aside from that, well, we're about to fight the boss. I did do the exploring, considering it's nothing really intriguing I feel happens aside for just getting items, but as far as I can remember, sorry, as far as I can remember, nothing of intrigue happened. So I think we're just about to get into it. The only thing I have here that the guide says, I'm going to let myself have a little bit of an easier time using the guide for this one fight, simply because it's been a while, but it says just make sure you have stuff that can prevent confuse, apparently, so it sure is a good thing that I have nothing that can prevent confuse. I think I have one more thing here that can prevent it. And that's all my confusion prevention, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if Green gets a chance, he's going to absolutely kill somebody. Anyways, let's get into it. Oh, sorry. Boss time. What do we got? I was gonna say we've already fought these guys, but no. I'm pretty sure we at least fought something similar to them, though. Here we go. These are the Seraphic Gates. A glistening floor guardian unleashes rays of light and lowers foes' mobility with a cursed roar. Mute, blind, sleep, freeze, confusion, and delay are okay.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
They don't take any melee damage. That's interesting to know. Nope. Nice. Again, looking at the guide, it said that the most concerning thing to worry about is just confusion
Leave it to
potentially.
me. Got it?
I'll try at least.
Get in there, Elliot. Pretty sure you've got better arts you can use here. We also got this, Phantom Phobia.
Arcus activate.
Ow.
Go.
It does seem like the game wants me to really use arts here, so I'll give it what it wants. Phantom Phobia. It's a skull. Ooh.
Huh. Leave it to me.
Is there a way I could potentially get... This would work. It would cost a lot, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
I can do this.
Ah, wait. There actually is a way I can make this work. Read. We'll go for this one.
Gavel on my blade.
Back.
Right.
I messed it up. Go for this one.
Your strength.
Calamity Arc.
Calamity.
Dive.
I can do this.
That one's almost done. Okay, that's one down. Twice this guy.
It's my turn. Let's go.
My turn.
Let's go with Phantom Phobia again.
Arcus activate.
Wind! Blow them away!
My turn. All right.
Well, now I definitely need to heal.
Take this.
I don't think I need to use a skill that strong.
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
I think we're good. There goes another.
I can do this.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
All right.
Right.
Yep, we're good. Okay. Easy peasy. Machias. Hey, brilliant spin. Large area, suction, and with a 30% chance of faint. Draws foes into a vortex of light. Can unbalance. Very nice. Everyone alright? Yeah, mostly. I guess also additionally, sorry if any of the voices are off. Again, been a while. It's more formidable than anything we fought here so far. It's looking more and more like the hypothesis I came up with is right on the money. Feels like someone or something is testing us. At least that's the impression I get. Selling, but undeniably accurate. The question is, who or what could be trying to test us? We don't have enough information right now to make a guess. But if we keep on pushing deeper into these ruins, maybe we'll find something that... That's new. What was that? I'd say it probably came from somewhere in this building. This hasn't happened before, has it? Nope. I think we should head up and now and assess the situation. Let's head back to the elevator room. That's concerning. Hey, Makis and Gaius now have a level 2 rank. That's concerning. That's the first time we've heard any kind of, like, rumble. Is everything alright? Hello? I feel like I should save. And yes, ignore the fact that I have, like, 20 of the same save file. I don't understand it either. I just ended up... I just ended up doing it for some reason. What? What? What is that? That wasn't there before. Why is there a giant, scary, red, ominous door? A door? I'm certain this wasn't here before. Yeah, I doubt we could have possibly overlooked something this obvious. Wonder if the appearance of this door is what caused that tremor earlier. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing seems totally impossible in here. Either way, we should have a closer look. You're right. Maybe it'll give us a clue that'll lead us to some answers about this place. What is this? Rean and the others began investigating the mysterious red door. Though they searched the surrounding area thoroughly, they could find no sign of a keyhole or any other unlocking mechanism. As a last resort, they even tried brute force, assailing it with their weapons to force it open. However, in the end... this thing is not budging. What is this, It's no good. This thing's not gonna budge. I can't believe my sword won't so much as scratch it. My orbital staff and arts don't seem like they're doing any damage either. Yeah, I get the impression that's made out of some material we can't even manufacture today. I think it's safe to say that destroying it isn't an option. If you listen, you can hear the sounds of cogs and springs coming from it too. Cogs and springs? Do you think something in this room is what's causing the building to change so often? Maybe this is like the control room for this building or whatever. Again, as I've mentioned before, the thing that's on my mind regarding Erebonia is Erebonia likely has its own Septarian as well. So, just like how the Auroral and Demiurgos were the Septarians for the Sky and for the Liberal and Crossbell arcs. There's gotta be a Septarian for this arc as well. And I'm wondering, could the school be the Septarian somehow? Could the old schoolhouse? Because generally, the Septarians usually involve something ancient, old. And this old schoolhouse is definitely fitting that bill quite well. And now we've got this strange door, that strange mechanical door, and cogs and springs coming from it. So like clockwork, almost? Maybe the door itself is some kind of giant orbit. Either that, or there's something behind it making those sounds. More... but just... Reveal. Reveal? What? What was that? What's wrong, Rean? Nothing. It's nothing. But it looks like we've done all we can here for now. What is that giant scar on Rean's chest? And why is it reacting? We should head back up. There's obviously something wrong with Reen's heart. The question is what? And what was that flashback that showed Reen hold like a kid Reen or whatever, holding like a cleaver or whatever? I suppose you're right. I'm also trying to look at this symbol on the door. It's definitely not the DG cult. That much I'm certain of. I don't think the DG cult's symbol was like that. But that being said, I don't think I've ever actually seen this symbol before. Could it be some sort of ancient Erebonian in like old, I don't know, group? Wait. For some reason, there was one thing that came to mind when I said that, which is the Stahlritter, like Arianhod's group, right? The one, like the Knights. For some reason, that came to mind. Could this be related to them? Because there has been mention of like a steel lance or whatever, like a woman with a steel lance, and I don't know. I do know that there's still a lot about Arianhod that we don't know about, that I'm almost positive is going to eventually get explained in this game. Or at least in this arc, I should say. But for now, let's head back to the surface and let's get out of here. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. Just in case, though, I'm going to make sure I save, in case I want to come back here for any particular reason. Let's end the investigation. Evening. Looks like it's our evening. I'd really like to submit a report on that red door before the end of the day. Now that you mention it, the principal isn't in today, is he? Perhaps we should just report to Instructor Sarah for now. Yeah, you're right. I'll tell her about when we get back to the dorms. Anyway, thanks for coming along. And I don't know about you guys, but after that, I'm feeling pretty beat. Make sure you get some good rest today. I will. Alright, see you later. Dragon Vision. And an additional bonding point. What is this, Dragon Vision? Ornament. Dragon Vision. Rare strength. Automatically, strength plus 10, automatically analyzes defeated enemies. You know, I'm gonna do something weird. As weird as it is, I'm gonna give that to Reen. Actually, no, I don't think I'm gonna use that on second thoughts. I was thinking maybe I could use it. The thing is, I feel like it's a bit too circumstantial. What I mean is that I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's more worth my time to just analyze the enemy by like using an item or something than it is to just use that. Also, why are you here? The magazine's offering prizes if you pick the winners at the summer races. Time to finally catch in, and all the time I spent at the tracks watching and wishing I had the money to bet. I pretty much got this contest wrapped up in a bow already. Sorry. There are apparently a bunch of things we can do, but in particular, there are now 2 other bonding events. Elliot and Laura. I like both those characters. I mean, I like all the characters, I swear. They don't make it easy by the fact that you can't possibly get every single character in a single playthrough. But which one? I feel like... Laura. I feel like we're going to be getting a moment with Laura very soon about to try and fix her relationship with Fee, so... hi there. Where is Laura? It says she's in the gymnasium. Laura? Where's blue hair? Nothing over here. Laura! Ah! What's Laura doing here? Looks like she's really concentrating. Is she practicing her cuts here? Well, I can't see any downsides to watching Laura train. Maybe I'll even learn a thing or two. Might be best to just observe from a distance. Laura!
Hi! Yeah!
Ooh.
Ah!
Nice! Impressive as always, Laura.
Oh, Reen, I didn't see you come in.
Sorry, I saw you practicing and couldn't help but just stand and watch. I didn't want to break your concentration with some big greeting either. I'm glad I didn't, because your form was spectacular.
That's very kind of you, Reen. But there's no need to lie. You're a skilled enough swordsman to have seen the uncertainty in my every swing just now.
Sorry. I guess that was out of line.
I understand your desire to protect my feelings, but I still have a way to go. There's nothing more to it. I was hoping that practice would clear my mind, but unfortunately that was not the case.
I'm guessing this has something to do with Fee.
At least it told me that, as Fee's elder, I shouldn't let my emotions get to me so much. That's a perfectly reasonable expectation, but I find myself failing to do so at time after time. I suppose this means I'm more hot-headed than I thought.
Laura, listen. I'm not going to pretend I understand exactly what's going on between the two of you, but I don't think there's any need to force yourself to be any more of an adult than you are.
What?
For one thing, we're not adults. We're students. We're here in part to learn how to be adults. It's like swordsmanship. No matter how hard you train, you can't rush mastery. These things take time, right? That's why I don't think you should try to will yourself into adulthood.
Reen,
If you ever need to clear your mind, just give me a call. We're both pursuing the way of the sword, so the least I can do is spar with you every once in a while. If you want to, we could even go at it right now.
that won't be necessary. I'd like to take the time to think of things over on my own today.
That's perfectly fine.
I do appreciate your offer, though, and I'll be sure to take you up on it once I've resolved my current concerns.
Got it. We're looking forward to that.
Thank you, Reen.
Aw. Rank 3. Cover is what she had, and I didn't even... I accidentally clicked it a little too quickly. Cover. Still snapped with feet. Okay, apparently there are also some character profiles you can get. So, first off, if you go to the second floor of the gymnasium, I think it's this guy.
I haven't had a serious duel with someone in quite some time now. Patrick isn't so bad himself.
Oh, I thought it was the guy talking.
Like anyone who's gonna believe that after the way you demolished him, holy hell. No, even I don't stand a chance we go all out. I guess that what makes you the terror of the fencing club.
That was a blast, sorry, I seriously had something in my throat. I sound like that guy over there. It's been a while since I took a fight so seriously. Patrick's pretty good himself.
Next up, you can also go to the engineering building and talk to George to get a additional page for something.
Hello. The old schoolhouse is just full of surprises, huh? Isn't it? First the elevator, now the mechanical red door. Maybe I should check it out when I finally get some free time. Just not now, though. I'm totally exhausted after all that work. Maybe my brain could use a little jumpstart from that super sweet donut I've got tucked away in my cupboard.
He couldn't look any happier if you gave him a million mira. You must really love sweets. Sweets are good. And then there is also apparently a hidden quest. If we go to... If I can actually look at the screen. So it says that the entrance to the academy... Wait. Oh, entrance of the academy field. I'm an idiot. Aha, you.
What am I gonna do with this?
Is everything okay? Oh, hey there, Reen. To tell you the truth, I found an ink brush on campus this morning. Now I'm trying to figure out whether or not to toss in the incinerator. It's pretty nice.
What do you mean by ink brush?
Well, it's a brush, but it doesn't look like it's had any paint on it.
Mind if I take a look? Let's see. Oh, I recognize this. This is mostly an Eastern calligraphy brush.
So you've seen one of these things before?
I have. Someone close to me had an interest in calligraphy, so it's a familiar sight by now. It's an art that has people putting all their thoughts and emotions into whatever they write. Skilled calligraphers can express those feelings in every stroke of the character they're writing, making their work unique.
Well, isn't that something? And I'm sure its owner must have left it behind by accident. I wish I could get back to them, whoever they are.
Do I know anyone from the Academy as interested in Eastern calligraphy as my master was? I'll take it. There's only one person I can think of who'd have the same interest as he does. I don't even think he's supposed to be on campus today, but it's worth a shot. I think I know who that brush's owner is. Would you mind giving it to me for now?
Oh, do you? That'd take some weight off my old shoulders, I'll tell you that. It's all yours.
Thank you. I'll be sure to take it over right now.
I just hope you got the right person in mind.
Go to the main building. No, not there. I don't think you're supposed to be here. I'm glad I caught you, Principal Vanek. I heard that you weren't going to be on campus today.
Good day, Schwarzer. Unfortunately, I'm only here to gather the papers I need for my next meeting. In fact, you called me right as I was about to leave, but did you have something to ask me? I can certainly spare a minute or two to help a student.
Thank you very much. I do have one quick question. He definitely doesn't have time for a report on the old schoolhouse. It's kind of a strange one, too. Guyler, the janitor, gave me this ink brush. It wouldn't happen to be yours by any chance, would it? Look at this.
That's it, that it is. I was just lamenting its loss earlier.
I thought as much. I'm glad I could reunite it with its rightful owner. Here you go.
Thank you ever so much. Where did you say you found this again?
Well, Guyler gave it to me. And he told me he found it near the water fountains this morning.
I see. That makes sense. I was giving it a good cleaning over there just this morning. However, I left it there when someone called for me. By the time I was able to return, it had disappeared. How happy I am to have it back in my possession. Thank you again for spending the time and energy to reunite us, Schwarzer.
It was no trouble at all. I'm kind of curious about that brush, though. Looks like you've used it for a long time.
Ah, so you've noticed. It was a gift from an old friend of mine, you see. In our younger days, we were constantly sparring, both to improve our skills and to motivate one another. He was the one who urged me to take up the art of Eastern calligraphy. I suppose it's been around 10 years since then.
It's impressive that you've had the same brush for so long now.
My apologies, Rain, but I'm afraid I must be going now. I wish I had more time to discuss the finer points of calligraphy with you, but alas.
Maybe at some other time. I hope I didn't make you late, though.
Don't fret. I cannot thank you enough for returning my brush to me. Please, take this as a sign of my thanks.
Holy Sphere. Thank you very much.
And with that, I will take my leave. I look forward to hearing your report on the old schoolhouse upon my return.
Excuse me.
I wonder if his old friend is really who I think it is. Oh, could he be talking about Reen's dad? Anyway, I probably shouldn't be loitering in this room. Considering Reen said that his own dad did that kind of had that same kind of interest, it is true that he could be talking about Reen's dad. If we go to the rooftop, we should be able... Yes, I can see that blue ribbon from miles away. Here you go. Okay, so it looks like next up, the next main important thing that we're going to end up doing is fighting the... what the... The next main important thing we're going to be doing sounds to be the practical exam. So, as always, I'm going to look at what the, whatchamacallit is for this. The, what's the extra AP conditions. So, the extra AP conditions for this is
In order to meet the bonus conditions for the extra AP, you need to win this battle without using a single item and also using your S-Break at least once. Okay. Okay.
Right.
That's going to be a bit of a trickier one, but nothing impossible, I would argue. And apparently you can only pick one partner, and the guide recommends... Actually, the guide recommends a party member that I was already considering picking, considering if it's one-on-one, there's one party member I would like to have, and it's a healing party member. Elliot, you're going to be in the party. Only other thing it mentions is that maybe try and have things like blindness and seal prevention, so... Let's see. Blind and seal. Do I have something that prevents both blind and seal? Okay, I think we should be fine. Yeah. I'll go ahead and save here just in case. Okay, let's return to the dorm now. It's been a long day. Keep thinking about that red door down in the 4th floor of the old schoolhouse. Oh well, dwelling on it isn't gonna magically make it pop open. Should probably head back to the dorm. Return to the dormitory.
Oh, you're headed back to Reen?
Elliot! Oh, hey, everybody. Where's Laura?
Yeah.
And Fee.
You all on your way back then?
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit bushed today.
I figured it was about time to return to the dorms, too.
To be honest, I was hoping to get some more studying in, but since everyone else was going back...
Good old peer pressure.
Yippee!
Oh, aren't Laura and Fee with you?
Where are they?
I'm afraid not. We looked for them, but they were nowhere to be found.
They're old enough to find their own way back.
I guess you're right, but it's a shame we couldn't all go back together.
Reen?
Huh?
Yo? Who? Wait! What are you doing here? Elise!
Who is that girl?
Isn't that uniform...
Elise? When did you...
How did you get back here?
What?
Is that your sister?
Hi!
The one and only.
What are you...
What are you doing here, Elise? And this late in the day, too.
Look deep in your heart and you'll find your answer.
What?
What?
That is the most cryptic thing you could have said. What? What are you talking about? Elise Schwarzer.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm Elise, Reen's sister. I apologize for cutting in, but would it be possible for me to borrow him for a while?
Alright, Elise, what do you want? Why did you suddenly appear here? This is foreboding music.
It's been a while, huh? Must be 6 months since I saw you? 7?
Yeah.
You are small.
The last time I saw you was when I came back to Ymir at the end of last year. But I always thought we'd have a chance to meet up after you enrolled here.
I'm sorry. I wanted to meet you out here too. It's just, I've been so busy lately. Besides, it's not easy to get permission to leave St. Astraeus campus, is it?
That's entirely beside the point. Heimdall is just 30 minutes from Trista by train. Add 20 more minutes travel time to get from Central Station to my school. But I suppose you're so tied up that even 50 minutes is too much time to spare for a little visit.
I'm sorry. I really am.
Wouldn't it be almost 2 hours then if I had to do the return trip?
I kept being hit with classwork, exams, field studies. But you're right. I probably could have made time if I'd made that a priority. It's just that...
Yes?
Well... It's just that when I saw you last year, you seemed kind of... distant. I thought maybe you'd started to find me a bother, so I figured it'd be best to just stay out of your way, I guess.
I was never distant. Maybe it seemed that way because... Well, it's kind of a personal thing. I'd rather not talk about it.
If something's bothering you, You know you can always tell me about it.
It doesn't matter. What does matter is that I've never thought of you as a bother, ever. And I swear on Adios's name that I never will.
Really? I'm happy to hear that. All right then. I'm going to clear up some time to come to the capital and see you. Promise. And you're always welcome to come visit me here, too.
Yeah.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Ah.
After growing up together, you're the last person I'd want to feel distant from.
You're right. So, is that what you came all the way out here to talk about? Seems a little overbearing just for that.
Yeah. I feel like there's something
Well,
else.
our lack of communication has definitely been on my mind, but that's not the main reason I came here today.
So what
Do
happened?
you really not know why I came?
Not a clue.
Should I? Oh, that's the last letter I sent to you, isn't it? Oh, did you come for the souvenir I got you on our trip to the Nord Highlands? I found this cute accessory there that I figured you'd like.
You did? Wait, no, that's not why I came either. The issue here is the final part of your letter.
What?
It's possible that after I graduate, I'll join the army. Even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live.
Oh. Yeah. She's got a point. What does that mean?
I really want to repay Mom and Dad for all they've done for me, so I'd appreciate your help with that at some point. I'm looking forward to catching up with you. Hope you're doing well. Rean Schwarzer. Ah, that.
What does that mean?
What did you mean by, even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live?
Yeah.
Or by wanting to repay Mother and Father? You make it sound as though you intend to sever ties with them.
A part of me wonders if there's something... In a weird way, I'm starting to think of Joshua again.
You can't honestly be thinking that you're going to quietly bow out of succeeding father as head of the family. Are you, Rean?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I have no intention of becoming the head of the family or the next Baron Schwarzer. What's so surprising about that? I was adopted. I wasn't born into a nobleman's life. The best thing would be for you to marry a good man and have him succeed Dad as Baron.
That doesn't even make sense! You might not be related to us by blood, but you're still father's only son.
Aww.
And the right of adopted children to succeed their family name is recognized under imperial law.
Yeah, if the adopted child is of noble blood. At least that's how it's gone in most cases, and I'm not.
Oh,
What am I? Some abandoned kid that Dad found buried in a blizzard 12 years ago. I couldn't even remember where I was from, or life before that. Just my name. And when he chose to take me in as his son, Dad became the hot topic of high society. People called him eccentric, crazy. Some of them even accused him of being unfaithful to Mom. One even asked him to his face if he intended to open wide the gates of the nobility to some low-born bastard.
Jesus.
At some point, he got tired of dealing with all of it. He started to avoid leaving Ymir, and eventually he stopped showing his face at all among the nobility, except on rare occasions. I've caused a lot of trouble for our family, and I really don't want to cause any more than I already have. I doubt I'll be able to leave the Schwarzer name behind, but at the very least, I want you and Mom and Dad to have the respect you deserve with your peers. After all, you'll be 16 next year, making your debut into high society. I know it might seem extreme to you, but try to understand how I feel. I'll still visit Ymir. It's not like I want to just walk out of your lives altogether. That's not it. I mean, Mom and Dad have always looked out for me, and that's a debt I'll never...
you don't get it.
What?
You don't get it at all. You don't understand how father feels. You don't understand how mother feels. And you don't understand how I feel.
Elise?
You're the worst! Why do you always have to be so stubborn? I hate you! I hate you!
Elise?
Well, what are you doing just standing there?
What the? Why are all of you guys here?
Look, I'm sorry we might have
What
overheard
the-
you, but that's beside the point right
What's
now.
wrong with you all?
Don't just stand there. Go after her. She was crying.
Jesus.
I know this isn't a simple problem, but you can't just leave things like they are. She needs you.
Indeed. You have a duty to her as family.
Okay, I will. If you see her around, let her know I'm looking for her.
We will. So get going.
You've got a slap or two coming when you do find her, I'd wager.
Yeah, whatever. Elise? Where are you?
It's no use. I can't sense her anywhere. I need to start looking around the entire campus.
So the guy that I have here actually mentions the 3 main areas you want to check. It's the 3 main areas it describes include... Oh, it actually says all of them on here. Never mind. Well, in that case, you can already see. We'll start with Toa. Yo.
What's wrong, Ring? You seem awfully flustered. Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're in some kind of trouble.
It's... well...
Your sister.
Yeah, I don't suppose either of you have seen her, have you?
Not that I'm aware of. I've been here talking with Toa for a while now.
I see.
A stunning young beauty from St. Estrella, with luscious ebon locks. And she's Ring's sister too. So I'm sure she must have the grace of the finest, most delicate flower. So whoever finds her gets to be her one true prince, right?
Absolutely not.
Angie, this is serious. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Anyway, we'll do what we can to help. I'll take the Orbital bike for a ride around the Academy grounds to see if I can find her. Honestly, I'll do whatever I can as Student Council President to see if we can find her too. I'll call you as soon as we hear anything, so keep searching.
Thanks, both of you. Let's go to the gymnasium. Laura, are you looking for Elise too?
I am. I heard about her disappearance earlier and have been searching for her since.
Thanks, I really appreciate it.
You should save your thanks until after we found her. I was informed of what happened between the two of you.
Oh. I'm sorry you got dragged into what should have just been a family matter.
Belonging to the nobility comes with countless obligations and complications. And your family situation is more complex than most. I believe I understand at least some of your frustrations.
Laura.
However, there is one thing I feel I have to ask you. Could you swear to your sister, with your hand on your heart, that your choice isn't simply your desire to escape that life? Forgive me. It's not my place to pry. Not least when I have my own hesitations to overcome.
No, you're right. Looks like you've got things covered here, so I'm gonna go look elsewhere, okay?
Understood. Leave this area to me.
Last up, go to the Academy Field. I feel like I should save. Fee, are you back here? Why are you back here?
Not here either.
Fee? Are you looking for Elise too?
I got a call about what happened. No luck so far.
Really? Thanks. I appreciate it.
Sounds like you had a family spat.
I told you all about that too, huh? I'm not a noble by birth. Fact is, I don't even have a drop of noble blood in me. I'd always be an outsider in their world. That's why I know the day will come when I have to leave home. Because I don't belong there. Not really. I thought Elise would understand that, but it doesn't seem like she does.
Until the Artisan Zephyr took me and I was alone too. I never knew of my real parents. So I understand. At least a bit. But they were still family to me. I never thought about leaving them. Why would I? That's the one place I knew I'd always belong. Don't you feel that way about your family? Well, it's not my business. Let's just find her.
You're right. I'll leave this area to you then. Thanks, Fee.
Okay.
What about the front gate? Elise?
do. I can't find her anywhere. Did she go back into town? It feels like she wouldn't have left the academy grounds, though.
She didn't go to the old schoolhouse, did she?
Yo, Reen, what's up?
Is that Crow? Crow! Have you seen her?
Crow? I'm just looking for someone.
A classmate? Or did some second-year sweetheart confess to you and you botched things up?
Not now.
Actually, it's my younger sister. She's not a student here, though.
Oh, you have a sister? Honestly, I always kind of got that only child vibe from you.
Well...
It's...
I guess that must be who that girl I saw earlier was then.
Where?
Long black hair, St. Estrella Academy uniform, tear-stained cheeks.
Where?
That has to be her. Where did you last see her?
She was talking with one of those upper crust boys in white, out on that path behind the school. That stuck-up first year, what's his name? High Arms, I think?
Why?
Don't you dare start acting like you're above me, Reen Schwarzer. Just because Ymir's lord took you in out of pity doesn't change the fact that you're a nobody without a drop of noble blood.
You better not lay a hand on her. Swear. If you lay a hand on her...
He's the worst. Why does he never think about what would make him happy? I'm such an idiot. Why can't I just be more honest with him? And with myself. Huh? Where am I?
Oh, who might you be?
You better not.
That's the uniform of Heimdall's St. Estrella Girls' School, if I'm not mistaken. What brings a lady like yourself all the way out here?
I'm sorry,
No, I apologize. I wasn't accusing you of anything. Wait, right, I should introduce myself first. My name is Patrick. Patrick Higharms. I'm sure you've heard the name before.
Higharms? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer, daughter of Baron Schwarzer.
Ah, Elise. Such a lovely sounding name. Wait a second. Schwarzer? As in Reen Schwarzer? Are you his sister?
Yes? Reen is my elder brother.
Why does she have to be related to that cretin? But wait, he was adopted. That means they aren't related by blood.
It seems you're not on the best of terms with my brother. I don't wish to cause you any unpleasantness, so I'll just excuse myself.
No, you aren't. I mean...
She is going to the old schoolhouse.
Wait! That way!
Crap. We gotta hurry. She's gonna get attacked by something.
You said you saw her behind the old schoolhouse. Which way did she go?
Oh, right.
Towards it.
Come on, I'll show you where I saw her.
Thank you.
Damn. Where could she have scurried off to? The old schoolhouse is usually locked, so I don't think she could have gone in there.
Patrick!
Where is she? I'll give you didn't do anything to her, but...
You?
Where's Elise? You better not have tried to pick a fight with her and scared her off.
I did no such thing. I just happened to see her crying, so I approached her to see what was wrong. Then when she took off running this way, I followed her, out of gentlemanly concern.
Looks like she definitely came through here, though. You think she could have gone into that old schoolhouse you guys poke around in every month?
Did we forget to lock her
Could
something?
be. We locked it after we finished up in there earlier.
Did we? Wait, maybe it wouldn't hurt to check, though.
Crap. Why? Why is it open? Go in there, now.
A short while earlier.
How'd she get in here? How did you get in here? It's supposed to be locked.
Where am I? What is this place? The door wasn't locked.
What do you mean it wasn't locked?
Huh?
You! Cat! What are you doing?
A cat?
You better not be Demon Cat. Evil creature. No! No! Why?
What is this? It looks like some kind of machine. And yet... Where's the cat I saw earlier? I don't see anywhere it could have hidden itself. Oh, it looks like there's something written here.
No.
Huh? Ah!
No!
So it was an elevator. I must have descended pretty far underground.
No, I don't like that the red door is right there. It better not open. I swear.
What's this? A red door? It seems awfully huge. Maybe it leads to somewhere important?
Uh-oh.
Fourth lock released. Initialization complete. Potential awakener or waveform confirmed within 50 arch. Commencing the first trial.
What? No! No! Please.
Elise! Where are you?
No sign of her.
Why do I have to?
Elise?
Scream? It came from farther inside.
Go, go, go!
It came from...
Wow. So this is what it looks like down here now?
Move! Now! Fourth floor, now!
Going down. All right then, patty cakes. Time to lock and load.
Don't call me that! What the hell is that? A giant suit of armor?
What? Why? Why? You swear to God. She better not be dead. Get over here.
Elise!
You! Get over here. No!
What the? Huh? Harder? What is this? Green? What the? Green? What are you?
What the?
Something's changed. Green? Ah! What the? My hair's... Okay. I don't know what you are, but come here. Old Gadia. Headless knight that emerged from within the red door. It seems to be designed to serve as a trial. Summon lightning. What are my stats right now? Wait, what are its weak to? It's weak to time. I do have demonic scythe. Even the voice sounds different. What is happening?
Now.
What is wrong with Reen's heart? Is this why he was cut? This must be the reason why he was covered in blood as a kid, like in that flashback. There's something inside of Reen that can make him go insane, basically. How much damage does a base attack do? That's funny. Summon power.
Now.
Now. Leave her alone. Get over here. Everyone?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Is he trying to suppress his power?
Back to normal. Ow.
No. I'm not going to be swallowed by it anymore.
What kind of monster is inside of Reen? It's like there is some kind of monster inside of him. Crap. Maybe now's not the time.
I don't have a chance of beating that thing, but I have to try anyway.
Come on.
Take back myself, and take back what I lost that winter's day.
Incoming! What the? Huh? You use guns?
What?
You're not thinking of leaving me out of the action, are you?
You use guns?
Take care of the girl, Catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
Don't call me that either!
Catastrophe. Alright, Crow. I guess we're working with you now.
Thanks. I owe you one.
No problem. Let's fire up those combat links.
Alright. Works for me. Let's take this thing down proper. We actually get to play with Crow now.
Come at me.
Let's do it.
My turn.
Combat Link. Ross Raven. It's actually changed its, apparently it's changed its, information.
All right.
Rapid Volley. Area medium with a delay of 15. Fires a series of rapid shots in an imbalance. Freezing Bullets. Area medium, freeze 50%. Fires a magical bullet imbued with the power of ice. Ross Raven. Wildly fires bullets which all hit at once. Grim Butterfly. A swarm of butterflies plunges enemies into despair.
Arcus activate.
Summon lightning. Seriously?
My turn. Arcus activate.
My turn.
Let's do Cross Raven.
Yeah, you're done.
All at once now.
Cross Raven!
Unleashed.
See ya!
Not excited. Ow.
Here we go.
Not excited. Ow.
My turn.
My turn. Arcus activate.
If we just spam Demonic Scythe, we should be able to end this quickly. See ya.
Here we go. Second form. Gale.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
I want to see what your basic attack looks like. That didn't kill.
My turn. Second form.
Gale!
My turn. Here.
They should kill it. Alright, Reen, do you want to explain what exactly it was that you just did? And why you have a demon inside of you?
Handsome and strong.
It's kind of making me think of things like it's making me think of the stigmas in a weird way again. Anyways, Reen, would you like to explain yourself? Bye-bye.
Damn. I
Ow.
thought I'd finished my crash course in craziness half a year ago.
Thanks, Crow. So you can use Arcus too?
Yeah, I was part of the trial program for Class 7.
Gotcha.
That's how I met Toa, George, and Jellica.
Oh, were you four all part of... Oh, so you four were testers, in a way.
Reen.
Elise, you alright? What did Reen do, though?
Elise!
That explains why he... That explains that image, but... What is it? Something takes
Are you
control
alright?
of him, it seems.
You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine. I just lost my balance when that tremor hit earlier. But thank you for protecting me. Just like you did back then. No, this time was different, wasn't it?
Yeah. I pulled through. Somehow.
It seems like he lost control last time.
I'm glad.
Oh, hey, everybody. You're a little late.
Here comes the cleanup crew.
Thanks, guys. You're all a little on the late end, though. Ow.
Reen, are you alright?
Is your sister... Oh, good. It looks like she's okay.
What happened here?
We fought giant mech thing.
Giant suit of armor? It looks like something imbued with the magic of the Dark Ages.
I can't begin to imagine what must have transpired here.
Oh, I just transformed, don't worry.
Tough fight did, at least.
You're all here.
Good grief.
I'm so relieved you were able to find your sister and that everyone's okay.
She's even more of a beauty than I'd imagined.
Angelica.
Oh, I'd love to get some hands-on time with that door in this suit of armor.
George, have fun. You
I
go
swear,
at it.
it's almost comforting how you guys never change.
Yeah,
But hey, what took you, instructor?
that too.
Sorry about that. Still, it looks like you guys managed to handle things just fine without me. I take it this big lug came from inside that door?
Yes.
Yes, I was just looking at it when suddenly...
Why did it open for you, though?
Hold on. Let's just give our report starting from the top.
Emma? You know, don't you? You know something. about what Reen's going through. You! What are you watching for? And why did you bring Elise down here? Mean cat. I'm half tempted to not give you any milk next time I see you. Oh, hey, radio.
Good evening, I'm your host, Misty.
Well, I guess we cleaned that all up fast.
You're listening to Radio Trista. It's July 18th, and things are finally cooling down now at 9 p.m.
I want to know, though, what is it that's wrong with Reen? Is it a stigma of some kind? It does kind of make me think of how, like... thinking about how this all sounds and looks with what I've seen throughout the series, it makes me think of how Kevin was with his stigma. Kevin was the reason why, oh, shoot, I'm terrible with names, gosh dang it. What was her name again? It wasn't Reese, that's obviously the character. Rufina! Right, yeah, Rufina. Kevin was the reason why Rufina was killed, like, Kevin killed Rufina because of his inability to control his stigma. So I'm wondering, is it somehow something similar? I don't know. Is it possible that Reen has some kind of stigma? And that he did something similar to Kevin?
So pour yourself a cold drink and let's roll right into tonight's Aubin time, shall
Whoops.
It's just over a week until Heimdall kicks off its summer festival, a month after the rest of the country. I'm sure plenty of you out there might be thinking of the concert in the Heimdall Opera House or the summer races. But the festival is best known for its opening day events, traditionally attended by members of the Imperial family. This year, Crown Prince Cedric will be making an appearance at the ceremony in Heimdall Cathedral.
Yippee!
And his sister, Princess Alphen, will be attending a posh garden party sponsored by Heimdall City Hall. I would have loved to see the Empire's two greatest treasures in person, but alas, I can't get away from work that day.
What about Olivier?
But don't you worry, I'm still planning on winning my bets on the summer races. If you're not old enough to place a bet, don't worry. You'll be able to make questionable financial decisions soon enough.
You shouldn't be. Why are you encouraging gambling?
Moving along, I'm sure by now many of you have heard about the ongoing construction of the giant building in Crossbell State.
Stop. Don't talk about that. Do not. No. We do not need that mentioned. We do not need that talked about. Do not talk about the giant demon tower.
It's supposed to be even taller than the Reinford building in Ruhr, making it the continent's first true skyscraper.
No. Do not mention evil buildings.
The latest reports say that construction is almost complete and that it'll be unveiled at next month's trade conference. A lot of you have been writing in about it, so I'll be sure to keep you posted with all the latest.
Save game. Practical exam. So, show me the robot.
All right, it's time for you all. It's the time we've all been waiting for. Your next practical exam. Are you sure you don't want to sit this one out and just watch Reen?
I'm sure. I've gotten enough rest in the past 3 days to make a full recovery. In fact, I'd say I feel even better than usual.
Well, if you say so. In that case, you're up first. Now, choose a partner.
Okay. Again, from what I was told, I'm picking Elliot. It sounds like Elliot's a good member to have. And then the guide just said, make sure it would be good to have blinds and seal resists here. Yeah. So we'll do those. And then it doesn't say anything about orbments, I don't think. Again, the conditions it tells me are win the fight with using an S break at least once and don't use a single item. Oh boy. This one might be the toughest one yet, potentially. Now that, though, depends on how strong the robot upcoming is. Assuming we're fighting the robot, it could be something like before where we're fighting, like, Patrick again or something. I don't know. Although I get the feeling we're not. Anyways, what are we doing?
Your opponents say will be, let's see, how about Laura and
Oh, dear.
Yeah, we'll go with them.
Oh, dear. I see now why seal and blindness protection are needed, though.
Very well. Okay. A little on the Blaine side, I think.
Well, this should make for an interesting battle, if nothing else. Laura and Fee have a clear advantage when it comes to strength and speed.
Yeah, but you also don't really work well together. Which is even more concerning. Let's see how much you fumble over each other. They're both formidable opponents, but I think we have a good chance of winning this one. As long as we make good use of our combat links, this fight ought to be ours for the taking.
Okay. Take your positions.
Sword! You better hope I don't bring out the demon.
Begin.
Here we go.
Don't you dare hold back.
I won't.
Don't worry, I won't.
Win without using items and activate an S-craft during the
Here we
fight.
go.
I'm going to need to... Oh, dear.
Right.
I want to take out Fee first. No! I almost forgot immediately.
Enemy attack.
Shatter!
Ow.
Target lock.
You okay?
There we go.
We even have auto tier. That's actually really good for now.
Right.
Resounding beat.
You okay?
Heal.
Here we go.
It doesn't even cost EP when he does that. That's awesome. Bruh.
You okay?
I'm okay. You missed. You missed. Sleepy.
Here we go. Go.
You're awfully vulnerable.
I was
Yep.
careless.
Go.
Let's use that. So, according to what I have, that should mean I get all the AP. Ow.
Here we go.
Bruh.
My turn.
Right. You okay?
Thanks.
Go.
Right.
Bro, having... That seems broken, I'm gonna be real with you.
Did it.
Okay, yeah, it says as long as we get him... If we meet both, then we get 2 extra AP. Easy. You two suck. As a team, that is.
Alright, that's enough. Green team scores a victory. Excellently done, both of you.
Thanks.
As for you two, I don't think I even need to say anything, do I? No, instructor.
Oh, that was actually insanely easy, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, let's move on to our next pairing. The teams for our next 2-on-2 battle will be... You did pretty well up there, Reen. But we're really gonna have to do something about those two.
Yeah, it's not like they hate each other or anything. At least I don't think they do. So I feel like they just get a good... I feel like if they just get a good push in the right direction.
Yeah, you're right. It looks like you're really back in fighting form now.
Yeah, never felt better, actually. I didn't want to drag this out and end up wearing Elise. Still, though... 2 days ago, even his hair turned white. And his eyes were red.
I'm sorry I caused such trouble for everyone. Thank you so much for going to the trouble of preparing a bed for me. Oh, don't worry about that. Our maid can do that much without even breaking a sweat. It's true.
You say that again.
She was so well prepared you'd think Elise called in a reservation. That's Sharon for you.
Rean, are you sure you're alright?
Yeah, I'm still sore all over, but that's nothing unexpected. Compared to the kind of training Master Kafai used to put me through, I feel like I got off light.
But still... Well, he doesn't appear to have any sprains or pulled muscles. Should be cut better in a couple of days. I see. But I can't but feel that if I hadn't been so careless, if I hadn't gone to that building in the first place...
It was the cat that unlocked the door then. I just realized it had to have been the cat. It seemed like the cat, Celine, wanted that to all... It almost feels like Celine was orchestrating all that to happen, considering Celine was the one that guided Elise into the lower floor to that door. So, what is the cat's plan? And I'm wondering, is the cat like... I don't know, is the cat a surveillance drone or freaking someone's transformation form? I don't know. Emma, are you a cat? No.
Well, in a way, it was Rean's fault, too. True, he got what he deserved for being so insensitive.
I would have hoped as an elder brother you'd conduct yourself in a more seemly manner. Well, you're not wrong. Do you think you could maybe not all gang up on me at once? Well, can't really blame him this time.
Let this be a lesson to you, Rean. Your family is your family, no matter what.
Okay, I get it already.
It seems everything turned out well in the end.
Still, we're no closer to unlocking the secrets of that giant armor. Or the red door was hiding behind. Yeah. All we know is that the red door showed up after we cleared the 4th floor of the old schoolhouse. And then when Elise went down there, it opened up and that hulking armor came out. The question is, why did it open up for Elise? It mentioned something about... It was... Well, what exactly did it say again? I've already forgotten exact words it said. It said something about, like, proper person or whatever. Like, suitable candidate or something.
You said you heard a voice coming from the door, right? Yes, I think so. I'm afraid I don't remember much of what it said, though. I remember it said something about the 4th luck in the first trial, and an awakener too, whatever that is.
So, was Elise an awakener? Yeah, that's what it said. The 4th lock. The 4th lock? It was on the 4th floor, so... Is that what it means? When it means... Well, I guess it wouldn't be too far of a stretch to say that the 4th lock refers to the 4th floor. But then that leaves the assumption of what does first trial and awakener mean? Is Elise the awakener? It also said in a 50 arge radius or whatever that the awakener was in. So it's possible it couldn't have been Elise, but it could have been somebody who was nearby at the same time. What I want to know is how close were Crow, Patrick, and Rean when they got to that door. I don't think the Awakener's Rean. If that was the case, then that door would have opened a while ago when we were checking it out the first time. So Rean's out of the question. But at the same time, for some reason, I don't know if it'd be Elise. And obviously not Patrick. But that leaves the most concerning candidate to be Crow. Could it be Crow? It's either, I think the Awakener has to either be referring to Elise or Crow. That's what I'm assuming. Because it can't be referring to Rean, and we're not even involving Patrick in this. And then there's, of course, the first trial thing. I don't really get that.
You should be commended for recalling even that much, even after what you've been through. At this point, it really does seem like as though there's something significant hidden deeper in those ruins. It's getting harder and harder to presume anything else, isn't it? I think from now on it might be a better idea to leave the old schoolhouse alone.
What? What? What do you mean?
The reason I sent you guys there in the first place is because I thought it might make a good training ground. But after what happened with Elise and the elevator appearing, I feel conflicted about letting you go back. The principal is thinking about rescinding his request for you guys to investigate the place too.
But...
I object. V? It's ideal for us to keep ourselves trained for battle, right? And it seems like fighting down in there encourages us to cooperate better too. Much as it may lack weight coming from me, I'm inclined to agree. The effectiveness of combat links truly comes to the full, sir.
Yeah, the wind seems to suggest that to me as well.
There's no denying it's dangerous, but I feel like I'd regret it if we just stopped here. Yeah, I have so many questions about that place, and I want some answers. I agree.
Guys. I feel the same. Do you think you could talk to the principal and get him to change his mind?
Looks like I don't have much of a choice, do I? Alright, I can't promise anything, but I'll do what I can to persuade the principal. But if anything else weird happens in there, I want you to report to me immediately. Is that clear?
Yes, instructor.
Rean, I'm afraid I still can't accept your position.
Oh?
And you don't wish to succeed father as the head of the family, or that you enrolled here because of that. Honestly, it seems to me that you aren't even certain yourself about what you want for your life. Because of that, it's like you've lost your way. Well, am I right?
I can't deny it. But this time, I was able to come back to my senses. I think enrolling here at Thor's was the best thing I've done for myself in a long time. It's given me a chance to start moving forward, little by little, and I owe that to my friends here.
Really?
I've got a lot to think about, but I want to find an answer that works not just for me, but for you, Mom, and Dad too. I know it's frustrating, but I hope you'll stick with me while I'm figuring things out. And I'm sorry for being such a crappy brother to you.
Rean. Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the trains come to a complete stop. Oh. Rean?
Heimdall's not too far away. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon enough. We can talk about this more then, okay?
Alright, that's a promise.
No.
You're really devoted to your sister, aren't you? Though I get the feeling it's way more than just devotion on her part.
But, you think so? It's not like I spoil her or anything. And honestly, she can be pretty harsh towards me. I mean, I wouldn't say we get along badly or anything, but...
Oh, he really is totally oblivious. She's 15, right? I've heard that nobles make their debut in a high society when they turn 16.
That's right. She'll be making her debut next year. I just hope she finds a guy who deserves her one day. Because I'm not letting just any old guy marry her, noble or not.
He really can be dense sometimes. I almost feel sorry for his sister. Indeed. Nonchalantly stroking her head like he did was kind of cruel.
Are they talking about me? What'd I do? What?
Alright, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. Next, it's time to announce this weekend's field study locations.
Here it comes, the moment of truth. Where are they planning to ship us off this month? Let's find out.
Field Study July. Group A will be Rean, Laura, I already saw that coming. Marcus and Ellie. Wow, that's actually exactly what I think that's exactly what I predicted the team would be. I exactly predicted the team would be Rean, Laura, Fee, Marcus, and Elliot. And we're going to Heimdall, the Vermilion capital, and then Elisa... wait, what? But Elisa, Emma, Eustace, and Gaius are also going to Heimdall, the Vermilion capital.
Oh, it looks like both groups are going to the same place.
I assume we'll be dividing the work between our groups.
Well, the capital is incredibly vast, so it seems like a logical solution.
Yeah, you too.
Group divisions aside, I'm certainly surprised at the choice of the capital as our destination.
Yeah, you and I will have the home field advantage, considering we're both from there. I guess it means we'll be in town for the summer festival after all.
Instructor Sarah?
Oh, whatever's the matter, my beloved pupil?
Please don't call me that. I have no objections to our destination or the arrangement of the groups. But I can't quite shake the feeling I'm being used again. Even Rean's like, I see where this is going. You want me to fix the situation between Fee and Laura. It's just like, you're not being very subtle about this. Literally everyone can see what your goal here is, Sarah. It's not, you're not sly.
It's true.
It does appear you're the only one who changed groups from last month.
Help me. No. You don't just get to whistle your way out of this. Do y'all see what I have to deal with? That innocent whistling isn't fooling anyone. You suck.
Here's a little something from the
I didn't
Academy.
even read what I got. All I know is it was a quartz, I'm pretty sure. All right. Yo, I can't wait to have my two favorite guys.
This is our chance to discuss what to do before they get here. But to be honest, I don't really have any good ideas. How about you guys?
Well, if I was able to get Machias and Eustace to accept each other in a way that they pretend to hate each other, but they're actually cool with each other now, then surely I can do the same with Fee and Laura.
I can't say that I do. Unlike me and Eustace, at least Laura and Fee understand each other to some degree.
Whatever.
Our group's performance in last month's field study wasn't amazing, but there were no actual conflicts or anything.
Yeah, that's all the more reason why I feel like we should step in and do something for them. But from what Elisa and Emma have told me, it seems like they have trouble connecting with each other.
Yeah, that's the impression I get too. It's not like they hate each other. They're just having trouble coming to terms with their differences.
I think at the end of the day, what I think is going to help the most is figuring out what is actually Laura's deal. It feels like Laura in particular is the one who has the most trouble with Fee. I mean, I assume Fee has her own complaint, differences with Laura, but I don't think it's as much as the differences that Laura has with Fee. I don't know. The point I'm trying to get is, it feels like Laura has some sort of grudge against Jaegers, because this all started because of Fee revealing herself to be a past Jaeger. So, what exactly is Laura's experience with Jaegers in the past that might have caused such a disdain for them?
On the one hand, we have the daughter of a noble military family, a knight in shining armor, as it were.
Yeah.
While on the other, we have a girl who spent her childhood on the battlefield running with Jaegers. Their upbringings couldn't be more different when you think about it. Maybe their values, too.
Yeah, you got a point.
You're right. I wonder if that's...
I apologize for the delay.
Laura.
Hey! Good morning, Laura.
My, you're certainly the early bird today.
You needn't worry about us. We have no intention of causing trouble, and we're prepared to do what we can to form a combat link as soon as possible.
That's not what I want either. I don't want to force it.
It's not our intention to be confrontational towards one another.
Because I don't even think a combat link will work that well if it's forced. It has to be truly two as one.
Is that not the case, Fee?
I want you two to truly understand each other.
Don't worry. We won't bring the group down during the field study.
I don't care about that. I care about you two understanding each other and learning about each other.
Well, if you say so.
That's not really what we're worried about.
Exactly.
Anyway, we should finish up our preparations and head over to the station.
At least we'll all be riding
I'll
together.
bet Group B is waiting there for us already.
Agreed.
Thank you, game. I appreciate the game does instantly do that for you. That instantly removes all the rare stuff from unused party members. You can have that stuff, I guess. What is Adamantine Shield? Physical immunity. Ooh! Oh, it's this! Wait! Oh, that's really good, actually. Okay. I'll probably adjust the actual layout of everything later. I just don't feel like doing it right now, to be honest with you. Now, looking at here, there's actually a few things we can actually do, or more specifically, I think like 2 things we can do. First off, we can find Celine. You! What did you do? Good morning, Celine. Meow. You seem kind of meeker than usual today. Did Emma catch you clawing the furniture and chew you out or something? I guess it's none of my business. Zarin powder? Is this for me? Kind of feel bad taking it from you, but I'm sure I'll be sure to make good use of it.
What are you up to? What are you doing, Rean?
We really should be leaving soon. Right, let's go. Meow. Meow. Kitty. And then apparently we can also go to the upper class dorms and speak to... Oh, yeah, I think I see him right here. You. It's rare to see you up this early, Patrick. What's the occasion?
I have my reasons. How are you feeling after that whole ordeal?
Huh? I'm fine, thanks. I might not have been if you weren't there to make sure Elise was safe, though. I really owe you for that.
It was partly my fault that she was in danger to begin with. It was the very least I could do. Allow me to add that I do not intend to breathe a word of what I witnessed down there to anyone. I'd much rather say the things with you man to man, after all.
Likewise.
Is it just me, or does his personality completely change? He's suddenly a decent person. Come to think of it, you're all going to Heimdall, aren't you? I'll be attending the garden party the day after tomorrow myself. Seems like all the big names are. But if that were the case, wouldn't Laura and Machias get invited too? Father hasn't even mentioned it this year.
Same with my dad.
I'm not interested in the guest list, with one minor exception. Will your sister be in attendance, Schwarzer?
Patrick, I think the 2 of us need to sit down and have a little talk.
Then you can give me a nice, detailed explanation of why you would ever need access to that sort of information.
I just found myself curious. I didn't mean anything by it.
He's going to die single, isn't she?
Yep. I get the feeling the reason Patrick's probably treating us nicely now is because he's terrified after seeing what we turned into. After seeing what Reem, changed. What changed about Reem was I cannot screw around with this guy or I'm going to die. That is probably the biggest reason why he's treating us nicely now, because he knows he runs the risk of bringing out white-haired demon Reen and just instantly being assassinated on the spot. Let's go to Trista Station. Hey!
Oh, you're all here.
Ready to take off? Ready as we'll ever be. Alright, let's get our tickets to the counter then.
Well, the capital's only half an hour west, so at least the fare should be cheap. Good morning, everyone. Let me guess, you're headed for Heimdall this month?
That's right.
We'd like 5 tickets to Heimdall, please. Coming right up. You know, the Capital Summer Festival is coming up in just 2 days. I'm sure lots of people will be streaming into the capital to celebrate, so be careful out there. We will, don't worry.
I'm used to dealing with it. Buy tickets.
Okay, that's 5 passengers headed for Heimdall. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment.
Alright, let me see the tickets. Alright, they're good. Go. My job's easy. I just look and nod. Or don't nod. Shake my head. Yay, we get to all ride together to the same place this time.
Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop.
Well, at least we won't be waiting long.
There's a train to Heimdall every half hour after all. So, really head to the capital. I've been there a few times before, but it's still pretty unfamiliar territory. I've been there twice before on family business.
Same here. I know where Elise's academy is, but that's about it. Not to worry, I'll explain more about the city on the way over.
It's a pretty big city, though. I'm not even sure where to start.
Well, let's get a move on. I'm still keeping an eye out for every NPC that walks out of these trains. Is no one gonna walk out of the train? Never mind. Hooray! Alright, not too much longer until we arrive. So let me give you a quick overview. Heimdall is, among other things, the capital of this country, which means it's home to the reigning emperor of His Majesty Eugen Rise Arnor III. Even children know that. You need useful local knowledge, not a recitation of a travel brochure.
Well, Heimdall is divided into 16 main districts. Each district is about as large as a whole town in any of the Empire's provinces. All in all, the city's population hovers around 800,000 people.
Wow, I can hardly imagine that many people all in one place.
It's one of the continent's largest cities, isn't it? Indeed, it is. Crossville is known for being a thriving center of trade, but its population is only around 500,000. Meanwhile, to the south, Liberal's capital has about 300,000 people. Their palace capital is pretty big too. I don't think it's quite as big as Heimdall.
Huh, really?
What? Oh, I was just wondering what kind of tasks we may be asked to do in such an expansive city. I can hardly hazard a guess. Oh.
Well, we don't know who our point of contact is, or even where we're going to be staying. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up staying at Elliot or Machias' home.
I doubt it. My house isn't big enough to put us all up. But Machias' dad is a governor, so maybe we'll be staying at his place.
I think that's even less likely. Dad spends most of his time in his official residence, so I doubt anyone's going to be at our family hut place. Instructor Sarah said there'd be a guide of some sort waiting for us at the station, though she didn't mention who.
That's the instructor for you. Honestly, she never really tells us anything, does she?
Nope, not at all. You want to play Blade?
I can't believe our field study dates coincide with the summer festival in Heimdall. I wonder if this is another one of Instructor Sarah's little schemes.
I really wouldn't be surprised.
I can't wait to see what horrors await us this month.
That summer festival certainly seems to have caught your attention, though. Is it really that great?
Oh yeah, biggest in the country. There are all kinds of exciting events, including loads of music-related things.
Huh. Really now? It does sound fun. Hopefully you'll get a chance to drop by your home at some point, too.
Who knows? The capital's pretty massive, after all. It's gonna be a roll of the dice whether or not we're close enough. I'd really like to see all my friends again, though, if I can.
You seem kind of down. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. I mean, we're going on a field study, not a vacation, right? We can't let ourselves get caught up in the festival atmosphere or we'll wind up fit with failing marks. I don't know if I got the willpower to pull that off, though.
Well, all we can do is try.
The Summer Festival at the capital has all kinds of music-related events. Sounds like they're holding their usual big concert this year, too. I can hardly wait. Oh, don't worry, though. I know our field study is top priority. I won't go getting distracted or anything, I swear.
Don't worry, I have every confidence in you, Elliot. I know you won't let us down.
Astraeus Girls' School is in the capital, correct? If I'm not mistaken, that's the school your sister attends. You think you'll be visiting her?
I might, if I get the chance. Last time we saw one hour was only a few days ago, though. I feel kind of awkward going to see her again so soon.
I suppose it does stand to reason that even siblings would worry about such social faux pas.
Oh yeah, you don't have any other brothers or sisters, do you?
I do not. I'm an only child. Although I have been asked by some of the girls I know to regard them as my younger sisters. Come to think of it, they're enrolled at the Astraeus as well.
Girls' academies are sure sound like interesting places. I hope Elise doesn't get corrupted by her environment.
You really are a devoted brother. Or rather, you come across as one who's devoted to most anyone, aside from himself.
You think so?
I do. Perhaps much of this could have been avoided if I were more like you.
Just got a lot on her mind. If only there was something I could do to help them.
I think you should visit Sage Try if you're afforded the opportunity. I'm certain your sister would be very pleased to see you.
Machias. So this month's field study is in the capital. We certainly won't be staying in my home, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if some of our tasks sent us there. Yeah, I guess your dad is a pretty busy man, yeah? You'd have to be, governing a city the size of Heimdall. Busy doesn't even begin to describe it. He barely has time to come home most days. And with all the preparation for the festivals, I'd be surprised if we even saw him, much less had an opportunity to talk to him. That'd be a shame. It is what it is. I'll just be happy if we're able to fulfill some requests on his behalf so we can lighten his load a bit. Sure, I'll be more than happy to help. You and Ilya are going to be the stars this time around, after all, so you get to call the shots if you want.
Well, this is our hometown.
We'll take charge of things while we're here. Now, at least in terms of city navigation. We'll be able to show you the way to any facilities you need. Thanks. We'll be counting on you. Ellie and I will take charge of things while we're there. Anywhere you need to go, we can show you the way. We'll be counting on you to take care of Fia and Mora. Why me?
Not going to have long to enjoy the journey this time.
Yeah, we're not straying too far from Trista. You enjoy traveling then?
Somewhat. We used to travel along the course.
I see. Did you spend a lot of time admiring the view through train windows then?
Sometimes. We traveled in airships and boats too. Sometimes we were stowed away in cargo holds so we couldn't see anything.
It's not like she's deliberately trying to annoy Laura or anything. I don't think Laura actually wants to be irritated by her either. There's gotta be some kind of common ground, something to help get them through this.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's nothing.
Watching the world through train windows isn't too bad. The longer journeys give me more time to enjoy it.
Go easy on.
You already know I'm just spamming it so that we can get...
Let's draw. Well, looks like I'm up first. Bolt! Bolt! I win!
You already know I'm just doing this so that we can get the points.
Then let us begin our duel.
Just give me the points.
Please draw a card. The first move is yours. An excellent duel.
The first point is yours. An excellent duel. Fuck yes, give me the bond points. I would try on these if it weren't for the fact that winning on them seems to give the exact same amount of, whatchamacallit.
Now you've done it.
Am I gonna win this?
Now you've done it.
How like
luck anyway.
It is. See, it gives no additional points as opposed to losing.
Let the battle begin.
It's more advantageous for me to just lose
Draw
this.
here, right? I'm first. Take this. Take
Do
this.
not let me win this.
Mirror. Ouch.
What are you doing?
Ouch. Crap. Looks like I win.
Okay. Stop making me play this. Look at Blade. Alright, let's move. 820.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This semi-express line is bound for Heimdall. Our next stop is Heimdall, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when disembarking the train.
Phew, looks like we're almost there.
Indeed. It doesn't feel as though our train ride was all that long.
Well, Heimdall's just a stone's throw west of Trista.
We could have just gone back to Trista at night.
Well, yes, that's true, but... plenty of people commute to work in the capital every day after all. Here we are. Heimdall Central Station.
Exactly on time.
Oh no.
Huh?
Wait.
Wait, what?
For some reason I thought it would be Elisa's mother, but no, it's you.
You're that...
Blue hair who saved us.
You're from the Railway Military Police, if memory serves me correctly.
Are you our guide?
You're Captain Claire, was it?
Howdy.
That's right. I'm glad you remember me. I believe it's been about 3 months since we last met.
So, this must be the woman the group who went to Keldic encountered.
Yep. And you're part of the same group as, Lecter and Milliam, right?
So this is an officer from the fearsome RMP?
Since you're here, does that mean you're going to be the one assigning our tasks for this month's field study?
No, I'm just here to provide a place for you to talk with the person who is.
Oh.
He should be here any moment now. Oh, here he comes.
Perfect timing.
Who is it?
No way.
Is it your dad? It is your dad. Hello, Marcus' father.
Dad?
Hello.
Huh. I've seen him in the Imperial Chronicle before.
Howdy.
Governor Regnitz, one of the Reformists' most influential voices.
So this is Machias' father.
This is the first time I've met most of you, so let me introduce myself.
Imperial Governor Regnitz.
I'm Karl Regnitz, Machias' father. I'm the governor of Heimdall and head of the local government. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
Well then. Huh. So we do get to meet Marcus' father here. 850. This is kind of foreboding. My apologies for your location. I would have preferred to brief you in a city hall. But I'm regrettably short on time, so I had to ask the captain here to lend us a room. Anyway, let's move on to confirming your assignments and lodgings. Hold on a minute. How did you, of all people, end up being the one to sort out our lodgings and tasks? It seems a little too convenient. Yeah, now that you mention it. If you wouldn't mind us asking, sir, how did you wind up as our point of contact? My apologies. I probably should have explained a little more first. It's actually a very simple reason. I'm here because I sit on Thor's Military Academy's board of directors. So you're the other person. Okay. You what? Oh. This is awfully convenient. So, Eustace's brother, Elise's mother, and Machias' father are all part of the board of directors.
First Eustace's brother, then Elise's mother, and now Machias' father. It stretches the bounds of imagination to believe the Academy's choice of directors is mere coincidence.
I can assure you, the three of us didn't arrange for it to be that way. If anything, I was unsure what to do when the Academy first offered the position to me. The Academy did? Would I be right in assuming there's some kind of secret reason behind the formation of Class 7? I'm afraid that's not my place to say. But whatever the case may be, I'm the third and final member of the Board of Directors. And that's why I'm the one who prepared your field study task and arranged lodging for all of you.
Unbelievable. It's all starting to make sense now.
Thanks for clearing that up, sir. Anyway, back to what you were saying before. Yes, as I said, I'm short on time, so I'm afraid I'll have to keep this brief. Your field study will take place over 3 days, of which this is the first. As such, the third day will coincide with the start of the summer festival. Each group will be assigned half the city and tend to the list of needs I've drawn up for you.
So one group will take the eastern half of the city and the other group the west. The thing's big enough that it looks like we'll be working apart even though we're in the same place.
Indeed. I'm sure you've seen for yourselves how vast Heimdall is. If both groups were to rove around the entire city, you'd have trouble getting anything done. As such, I've broken it down so that all of Group A's tasks cover the area east of Vanquia Street, while Group B's tasks are focused on the area west of Vanquia Street. Must be an important street. I believe Vanquia Street is the main thoroughfare that runs through the city leading to the Imperial Palace.
That's the one. As soon as we leave the station, you'll see it stretching out to the north.
It's hardly a precise division, but for the purpose of this field study, I'm sure it'll be more than sufficient. Now, I'd like each group to take one of these envelopes. Here we go. Address and keys. I assume this is where we're staying. This envelope just looks just like the ones we usually get with our field study itinerary.
What about this address and key?
Group A, Alto Street, 43221. Group B, Vesta Street, 527-126. I assume where we're staying?
Oh, Alto Street. That's around where my family lives.
Really?
Yep, can't say the address brings any particular place to mind, though. I seem to remember Vesta Street being a main street on the west side. west side of the city.
Yes, it's a fairly lively working-class neighborhood. Dad, are these... That's right. The addresses of the places you'll be staying while you're here, along with their keys. Both groups will be staying in different places, so I suggest tracking down your lodgings before you start your work. Think of it as a small orienteering exercise, help you get a better feel for the city. Ah, my apologies. I'm afraid I have to take my leave now. Dad? Preparations for the summer festival have me running from place to place, as you can imagine. I wish I could stay and chat a bit longer, but that's life in politics for you. Oh, and one more thing. The communications functionality of your Arcus has been enabled in the city. Good luck out there. Wait, hold on just a... Well, that was interesting. I'm not sure what to make of it all.
Since he's the governor, I guess I was expecting him to seem a lot more strict, but he actually seems more... playful.
I feel ashamed you got to see that. He's always been like that, I'm afraid. At least he manages to fulfill his responsibilities as governor, somehow.
Actually, I've heard he's extremely good at his job. Coming from the background he does, he's friendly and down to earth, but people say he's a born leader, too. The Imperial Chronicle always paints him in a favorable light as well. I hear he butts heads with the noble faction far less than his fellow reformist Chancellor Osborne.
In politics, a friendly demeanor can just as easily be an act to sway popular sentiment. After all, there aren't many who can waltz in and borrow meeting space from an MP.
Well... The capital is the nexus in the heart of the nation's entire railway network. As such, the Railway Military Police finds itself indebted daily to Governor Regnit's good grace. This was just a good opportunity for us to return the favor, at least a little.
Come on now. Well, thank you for allowing us to use this room for a meeting. We need to get our field study underway, so if you'll excuse us.
Of course. I wish you well in your studies. If you'll follow me, I'll escort you to the station's exit.
Seems like a nice place so far, though. So, this is Heimdall. Feels like I've heard this name across the games plenty of times, and now we finally get to see what it looks like.
Incredible.
So fast. Finally getting to see what Heimdall is like after hearing its name in so many other games. Heimdall, the Vermilion capital. I like it. It looks cool. The size of the city never ceases to amaze me.
Way too many people. It only starts to sink in that I'm in the capital after I see an orbital tram zipping along.
You do have tram. Is that what those little train vehicles are?
I've never had the opportunity to ride one, but I believe they're used to ferry people around the city more easily.
Yeah, they're the main form of public transportation here. They link all 16 of the capital's main districts. There's something of an icon here in Heimdall.
Their fare is pretty cheap too, which makes them convenient for getting around. Lots of people use them so often that they just buy yearly passes. Amazing. All that and so many orbital cars on the road too. Is that building off in the distance?
That would be Fat Flame Palace, residence of His Majesty the Emperor. Although from what I understand, Chancellor Osborne's imperial government is also situated within.
Yes, that's the case. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave here. I wish you the best of luck on your 3 days of field study. Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time to see us off. Alright. She really doesn't seem like an army officer, does she?
Indeed. Though the Railway Military Police are known as one of the Imperial Army's most elite divisions.
Not to mention one of the branches most despised by the aristocracy. If a province has a railway, you can virtually guarantee they'll use it as an excuse to meddle in its security affairs.
I've rarely seen them in Legram. Though judging by their actions during our encounter in the nature park, they did seem exceptionally well trained.
Yeah, even with the same number of soldiers, they had no trouble rolling right over the provincial army.
On top of that, the captain is so elegant and pretty. She even looks good in uniform. Some people have all the luck. It's like she's everything Sarah isn't.
You could say that again. Though it seems like those two have more than a little history between them. Alright, I suppose we ought to get moving then. Yeah, we'll need to hop on a tram to where our lodgings are, then find the addresses we've been given. We've got a long 3 days ahead of us, so let's give them our best.
Come on.
Laura, take care of yourselves. You too. May the gods be with you all. Take care. Alright, bye for now then.
Alright, time to split. Hello! This eastbound orbital tram will be departing momentarily. All those wishing to board, please do so at this time. Ah, let me on! Tankia Street. It's a cool place. So, are you two gonna actually help, like, accept each other? I haven't been to the capital in a long time. I'm always surprised at just how big this street is.
Really?
This view is nothing special to those who've lived here all their lives. But I suppose seeing all the orbital cars and trams zipping along must be a real sight to people from the provinces.
Indeed, even though my home province and people are depending less and less on horse-drawn carriages, I've never seen so many orbital cars in one place before. Well, even here, carriages were standard up until around 20 years ago. These days, they seem kind of quaint. You never really see them anymore. The Republic's capital has a lot of cars too, just like this. After that, Crosswell probably has the most.
Oh, really? You've done a lot of traveling for someone your age. Though I guess when you were in a...
Yep, Jaeger work takes you places.
Anyway, what's Alto Street like? That's where we're staying while we're here, right?
I like that Monkeys has a face and has the face of a person. He just realized, like,
I really am an idiot for saying that. Why did I say that?
Why?
Isn't that where your house is, Elliot?
Yeah, it's pre-Calm Street, I guess. Ah, we should be taking a right here.
Ooh, stretch. Here we are. Alto Street. I don't really find myself near Alto Street all that often. Looks like you live in a nice part of the city, though.
You think? Anyway, we should start looking for where our lodgings are.
Oh yeah, Elliot. You live around here, right? Why don't we drop by your house first?
But... well, that does seem like the natural thing to do. I kinda want to see it. Well, it's really near, but still, I doubt my dad will be in. Not sure if my sis will be either.
Yeah, I think you mentioned having an older sister before. All the more reason to pay a visit then, right?
Okay, if you insist. Thanks.
My house is a two-story place with all the flowers over it.
I don't know if anyone's home right now, but we can at least have a look.
Really? You have a nice house then. Let's see it.
Hello?
It's been so long since I was last here that I feel a bit nervous.
Don't worry, I know the feeling.
No need for such hand-wringing. It is your home, after all. I know, but still. Okay, come on in.
Hello? Mario. Hello?
Wow, feels like it's been ages since I was home.
This is Elliot's house. Oh, someone there. I'll be with you in just a moment.
I'll be with you in just a moment.
Hi.
Sorry for the wait. What?
Is she...
She looks just like Elliot. Hi sis. I'm home. Elliot?
Aw.
Elliot!
Aw.
Whoa! Oh my. It's you. It's really you. I didn't think I'd be able to see you again so soon. Thank the goddess. Sis, please. Not from my classmates.
Looks like they get along pretty well. Yeah, I'm almost jealous. Fiona Craig.
I'm Elliot's older sister, Fiona Craig. I hear you've been saving my bird skin at school. I'm so glad to finally meet all of you.
Actually, Elliot's the one doing the saving most of the time. He's the healer. Of course he's the one doing the saving.
Indeed, his attentiveness has proven valuable on many occasions.
Yeah, it has.
Are you blushing?
Shut up. Of course not! Why would I be?
You must be Reen, Laura, Machias, and Fee. Now I can see what you meant when you wrote that you'd made some really interesting friends. Yeah. You're not teaching any piano class today. As it so happens, I have the day off. And none of the children have come by either, so you picked a good time to visit.
Oh, you teach piano here at home. Elliot is in the wind orchestra at the academy, too. Is everyone in his family a musician?
Well, almost. My dad's not really the musical type. Couldn't carry a tune in a wheelbarrow. I'd love the chance to go to a concert as a family once in a while, but he's so busy with work that he rarely has a chance to come home and see us. What does your dad do anyway? Well... Oh, have you not told them? Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever saying.
Is it something secret you can't talk about?
Oh, no, nothing like that. He's in the Imperial Army.
Oh. Imperial Army? Really?
Yeah, probably no way you'd guess that looking at me, right? I didn't exactly inherit the physique.
You've got a point. But man, the last name Craig and the army sounds really familiar. Wait, you're right. That does sound familiar. Wait, what? Wait. Your father wouldn't happen to be Olaf Craig, would he? The Olaf Craig, decorated Lieutenant General of Erebonia's Armed Forces? Wait, why does that sound so familiar?
That's our dad, alright. I think I've heard of him.
Many consider him the most formidable general in the Imperial Army. Wait, why is that name so familiar? Why is that name so familiar? Shoot, was he mentioned before? I don't know. For some reason, when they mentioned Craig, it almost sounded like I've heard that name before. Or maybe I'm just deluding myself into think I've heard that name before. That could also be true. And he's known more widely around the Empire simply as Craig the Red. He leads the 4th Armored Division, which boasts the greatest firepower in the entire armed forces. I read about him in the research I did before entering the academy, but I never put 2 and 2 together when I met Elliot. So what you're telling me is that this like healer kid is the son of a terrifying war general. That's great. Come to think of it, doesn't Instructor Nightheart come from the 4th Armored Division too? Kind of threw me when I saw Elliot just casually chatting with him a while ago. That's why you were so casual with Nightheart art. It's because you've probably already known him from your father. But now I can see how you'd wind up talking with him out of class.
Oh, did you see that? Yeah, I met him through my dad before coming to the academy. Well, I'm not surprised he didn't peg me as Olaf Craig's son. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't figure out. Elliot.
Doesn't take a second to see there's something going on there. Aw.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make things all awkward like this. Just don't worry about it. Oh, right. Do you know of any hotels around here, Fiona? We got an address for where we're staying, and it's apparently around here, but I've got no clue where it actually is. What? You're not staying here? Well, we are in town for a field study. Besides, there aren't enough beds here for all of us. But it's been so long since I last saw you. I guess you finally reached that age where it's not cool to give your sis big hugs anymore. I feel a little sad, but I guess we all grow up. I'll still be watching over you, though.
Bruh.
Sis, please. His sister seems to be even more attached to him than he is to her. Still, that's kind of strange. There aren't any hotels in this area. At least not that I know of.
Really? Huh?
Not at all.
Perhaps my father gave us the wrong address?
But your father doesn't seem like the type to make such a careless mistake. I'm not 100% sure, but can you show me the address he gave you?
Oh, sure thing. It's written right here. Here you go.
Oh, I think I know where this is. Isn't this where the old Bracer Guild used to be?
Oh, what the? Huh? What do you mean? We're staying in a Bracer's place?
Oh, a guild branch.
Are you sure?
Yes, an old friend of mine used to work there. Though we've been out of touch for a while now.
Really? I had no idea.
Bracers, huh?
Still, I'm baffled as to why my father would choose to put us up in an old guild house. Well, we should at least go have a look for ourselves. Do you know the way, Elliot?
I think so. It should just be down the road from here. Oh, I was hoping you'd stay a bit longer, but if you have things to do, I'll just sit here. Alone. It'd make my day if you drop by for meals while you're here, though. I'd be more than happy to cook for you all.
That sounds great. What do you guys think? Well, if it wouldn't be any trouble, I'm not going to turn down home cooking.
I'm in. That's the spirit. I'll be sure to treat you to the very best I can whip up this evening. So make sure you get plenty done today and work up a real appetite. It seems we have more than just a festival to look forward to now.
You said it. Alright, let's head on over to the guild.
Okay.
The old Bracer Guild here. Erebonia doesn't really have a whole lot of guilds remaining, they said. It's down this way. This is the guild.
Yeah, this is definitely the place written on the memo.
I didn't think we'd end up staying in an old guild branch. I'm guessing Group A was fixed up in the other one then. So there's more than one guild branch in the city. Yeah, back when the guild still had a presence in Heimdall, there were 2 branches. The guild pulled out of the city over a year ago, though, so not many pay attention to these buildings anymore.
Is that so? The guild still has an active branch in my hometown, Legrand.
Really? That's more the exception than the rule these days. The building looks surprisingly new, considering that they've been gone for over a year.
Oh, that's because there was a big fire that swept through here about 2 years ago. They rebuilt the buildings after that, but they wound up getting shuttered when the guild left town anyway. No one knows for sure whether the fire was an accident or not. Some people still think it was set by terrorists.
Really? That's an unsettling thought. Wait a minute. Why does that sound familiar? Wait, whoa. Wasn't that mentioned in Sky? Wasn't that mentioned in the Libral arc? Was that the reason why Cassius left at the beginning of of Sky first chapter? Because he had to go to a different he had to go somewhere else because something happened at another guild branch. Is this what he was talking about? I might be wrong in that, but I just remember that there was mention of a guild house being attacked in one of the previous games. And if this is the guild house it's talking about, it could be part of the reason why Cassius had to leave at the beginning of FC. It's just a rumor, though. There's no proof of anything. If my assumption then is true, that would mean the reason that this guild house was set on fire was because of Campanella, I believe. Because Campanella said he was needed to cause a distraction that would prevent Cassius from being in Libral, which would allow for things to move well for Ouroboros.
What's been that operation?
Or maybe in something completely different. Wait, maybe, I don't know.
Nothing.
Anyway, let's head in, shall we? My father gave us the keys, so we should be able to just let ourselves in. Well, shall we open it up? Here's the key. They even still got the supporting gauntlet. You know, I was actually expecting it to be way less tidy inside.
There's some kind of notice posted up on some of the walls and bulletin boards.
Seems to be a notice of who's currently in charge of the building. Apparently it's currently owned by the local government.
Well, that explains why the governor had the authority to let us stay here while we're in town. Which part are we staying in, though, then?
There's nothing but a reception counter down here, so I suppose we'll be staying upstairs. Let's go drop off our stuff and see what we've got in store today. Hi. He's prepared new beds for us and everything. Isn't that going a little far? This isn't a hotel.
I'm not gonna complain. Your dad seems like a really nice guy. We should appreciate his consideration.
Alright, now we got our lodging sorted, time to take a look at today's tasks. What do we got? 3 mandatory ones. Amber Amor, Old Man Hemming. One of my cafe's most popular records has been shattered. If possible, I would like to get an hour record of the same song, but I need help. Visit me at the Concert Cafe Etoile on Alto Street for further information. Chronicles of the Chronicle. Imperial Chronicle. A journalist at the Imperial Chronicle needs assistance with a tourism piece he's preparing. For more information, speak to me at the reception in our office on Vankier Street, and I will connect you to Citron. Hats off. Jasmine, a customer who visited my gelato stall yesterday accidentally dropped their hat. I'd like to get it back to them, but I'm not sure how. If you have any good ideas, please visit my stall in Drakel's Plaza. Jasmine. The Underground Passage Monster. My name is Noble. I run the Der Himmel Hotel, which unfortunately currently has a monster lurking beneath it. If you can get rid of it, please see me at my hotel in the Garnier district. Noble.
This house Marcus's father selected certainly shows the variety one would expect from a city this size.
Yeah, we'll need to make sure we know exactly what each task involves before taking it on.
Our group's covering the area east of Vankier Street, so it might be a good idea to go around and scope out all the places before noon. Agreed. I want to get an idea of where everything is.
We can use the orbital trams to visit all the relevant locations on this side of the city while going through our tasks. You two alright with being our travel guides? Of course, might as well put our knowledge to good use.
It may be hard to show you around on a city this size, but I'll give you as grand a tour as I can. Sis said she'll fix us dinner for us, so let's head back here when it starts getting late.
Yeah, once we're done with everything, let's go to Elliot's house. Okay, let's get moving. We got a lot of ground to cover.
Understood. Let's do all we can to ensure we're not shown up by Group B.
You can travel between the areas of the city relevant to the group's field study. To travel, either walk to the end of an area map or press the square button and select one of the destinations listed. Each area has a tram stop which you can visit to travel by tram to other areas. Certain points in the chapter you'll need to ride the tram to reach your destination. Well then, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here for today then. So, thank you all so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace! How do I unpause the game?